Is it required? Can I not just be me? Oh, we don't go faster than this, guys. My word, he weighs 10 tons.
Check out those colorful pictures on the walls.
I mean, it was fine until that one.
We've got to be on the right track.
Thanks, Crystal Beetle. Am I supposed to be... Oh, and that uses up phlogiston, which I shouldn't be using. Out. Out. Out! Stop wasting my phlogiston. Tribal secret spaces. Legend has it that every tribe has its secret space. They say that the gods of night once made a pact with humans. Who are the gods of night? Remind me again? That only qualified heroes may enter these spaces and obtain all that lies within. When you explore the area around Natlan's various tribes, you will occasionally find similar-looking obsidian ring fragments. Combining them may allow you to obtain the pass that will let you enter these secret spaces. You tell me that why? Did I pass something? Did I gain something? I don't know, but I need me a statue. I mean, that's cute and all, but I want to go here. Thanks. Appreciate you. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go super slow because I don't know how easily we'll run out of this resource. Land of many echoes. What's with the random drill that's not actually drilling?
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
Don't emotionally blackmail them, Jesus.
We really are sorry, but
Emotionally
you
guilt
still
them?
have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that.
Catel? I hope they pronounced that, so I can figure out how to pronounce that myself. They make a very valid point. She is young. She has got many years ahead of her to be able to fight in the stadium of, oh god, what was it called? Champions? I don't remember.
We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
You're barely, like, 20. You don't look old.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people.
Look at that sad face.
Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers. But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Uthabiti. I guess we'll figure out what that term means later.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the victory feast.
But she won't have earned it.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really strong team, okay? Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
You're like 10. You'll survive.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad too.
They really ought to have age restrictions as to, oh, hello back there. What age you can be to participate in these fights. Let's go check on her.
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
Hey, Kachina, it's great and all that you have opposable thumbs, but how do you do anything with those mittens on? You don't have the use of your other 4 fingers. It looks very uncomfortable. Cute on you, but very uncomfortable.
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Yes.
Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina. Uthapiti Kachina.
Oh, that's her ancient name.
Oh,
Uthapiti?
that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now.
I want to know how you earn an ancient name. How is it that a child has obtained an ancient name while those other 2 adults have not yet obtained one? What is the qualification for it? Please tell me sooner rather than later. Not you guys, the game.
If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars.
What are the Night Warden Wars? You keep giving me more questions than answers.
Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases.
So she has blue tattoos. You can just see them on her arms here. So is blue the color that her tribe uses? Or I still don't have this question answered.
Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
So then you're no longer part of a team? Because wouldn't you then be able to come up against your own teammates? Sounds like some kind of Natlan National Games.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain.
I really like how bright blue her eyes are. I mean, I also like that her tattoos are blue because it ties in and it brings out the blue in her outfit. It stands out really nicely. But they're just really pretty and eye-catching.
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore.
She's kind of really cute. I'm sure if we look at her outfit separately, there's so much I don't like about it. But just as a whole, she's adorable.
The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day.
But as we already discussed in the special program, I don't like the way she fights, so I have no interest in using her.
So, their decision does make
But her
sense.
hair's pretty too.
I'd feel the same way
Knowing
if
the
I were
ears.
in their shoes.
What's your plan now?
All ancient name bearers have to take part.
Wait, what?
It's our duty.
It's compulsory?
So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone.
I mean, that's okay. If that's what you feel like you have to do, like, go for it. Sure. But you have to? Again, shouldn't there be an age restriction on this kind of thing? Like, kid, you should be in school, getting an education. What you doing out in the wilds fighting and grabbing sacred flames?
At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
I'm even more horrified. The whole point of this is fighting, but she's not good at fighting. Sounds like she's just gonna hurt herself. Actually, question, why are you an animal? I know that that's a thing in Genshin, but we haven't really come across you before. You've got those ears and you've got that tail. What are you?
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
Right there with you, Paimon. Looks like it's that time already.
Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
So much for having a nice, calm journey.
What are you guys talking about?
Can we join your team?
Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just, how should I put this?
Do we have to be from Natlan to compete?
I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably
Yep.
generous of you. But Paimon are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Is that because it has something to do with your culture and heritage? Because if it doesn't, that's a really stupid rule. But if it does, it's an understandable rule.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
Of course, Paimon thought about it so simply.
It's alright. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered to join my team before.
Aww, that's so cute and so bloody sad. That's tragic.
Really?
I mean, me too, but that's extra tragic.
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me.
Because you're not good at fighting, which is the whole point of the pilgrimage. I can completely understand. No one wants dead weight in a competition.
They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any disagreement from me. You are.
It's pretty
You
obvious
said so yourself.
there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you?
We get your peppy and optimistic spirit. I mean, you're a little woe is me for my liking, but still, we get your peppy and optimistic spirit.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals.
You had to bring up the
She can give 'em all
narwhal.
a run for their Mora.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
Exactly. You compliment me in different ways than because of your fighting capabilities. You were in a tough spot and I wanted to help.
That's right. We always try to help people out during
Not
our travels.
true.
That's what makes a true adventurer.
Not true. You are overlooking the times when the traveler has not wanted to get interfering English, has not wanted to interfere in other people's business. When other people have been in trouble, the traveler has actually, on some occasions, wanted to turn a blind eye. I think this first happened when we entered Fontaine. Sorry, it didn't first happen. It last happened when we entered Fontaine for the first time. So you can't say that, Paimon. The traveler does often, okay, often's overstating it, sometimes want to turn a blind eye to the plight of others.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's exactly the kind of person I want to become.
Can anybody take Paimon seriously? Just look at her.
You're planning on staying in Natland for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Not at all. I actually kind of like you as a character, so I'm okay with this.
Learn from us?
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick.
I can get rid of Paimon and take you
You
instead.
don't even have to teach me anything. I'll just observe.
Even better! Get rid of Paimon, take Kachina.
I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime.
I don't mind this at all. Usually I bitch about child characters because they're fucking annoying. They're obnoxious as all hell. Kachina's great. I'm enjoying her thus far. So they've actually done really well with her characterization.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
That's fine with us, but what about your competition?
Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end? You don't need to focus on finding new teammates?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway.
True.
I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to
Again,
it.
it's so tragic.
So it's fine. No one expects anything out of me.
That's even worse. It makes me want to just hold you and tell you it's all okay. Ah.
But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time.
Well, all right. Don't set your expectations too high. We're just ordinary people.
Oh, of
That's
course,
hardly
of
true.
course. I'm just glad you agreed. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes. Hello.
Oh,
I'm
you just get Kachina?
a member of the Children of Echoes.
Kachina's become your companion. When she uses her elemental skill, she will enter Night Soul's Blessing and summon Turbo Twirly to fight alongside her. If the hold mode of her elemental skill is used, or she uses it while Turbo Twirly is on the field, she will ride Turbo Twirly and gain the ability to move and climb quickly. So it uses her own form of stamina. Additionally, when you switch to Kachina while climbing, sprinting, or while in mid-air, Kachina will immediately hop onto Turbo Twirly as she takes the field. This ability is known as Night Soul Transmission and can only be used in areas where the outline of phlogiston mechanics are present. The problem I have with this is that it's like the game is forcing you to have these Natlan characters in your party at all times purely for traversal's sake. Even if it's not the party composition you want, you don't want to use these characters in battle, you don't want to use these characters, period. But the way that the landscape is constructed and designed to have these massive cliffs, it's kind of forcing you to have these characters in your party for traversal. That annoys me. You should never be forced to have characters because of the game design. You should always be able to construct your party the way you want to as a player. So this is annoying. Oh, we're back as this. How do I... Oh, Q, I think. Okie dokie. Let's go back this way. Get ourselves a Gardena. So, yeah, I mean, the fact that she has a visor, I generally don't like the concept at all. That's adorable. But it kind of really suits her, and the design's kind of cool, so I can't be mad at it, even though I generally don't like it. I do like her little, what would you even call that? Headpiece? I quite like it. I've already discussed her eyes. I think her eyes are freaking adorable. I love her hair as well. Same as Morlani's. Can you guys just stay still? She's got these front bits. Oh, a bit of capoeira. Okay, cool. Can we stand upright again? I like these front bits. It frames her face very nicely. And then I also like the fact that she's got a lot of plait coming through, and then the plait comes through in her ponytail. It's all freaking adorable. Yeah, I don't know about the ears. I don't really need furries in my characters, but that's okay. This green is a very similar green to Colley's green, which is my least favorite shade of green, but I still like the way she's got it on the Shamag. The design there is quite nice. And the way it just ties up there. It's cute. It suits her very much. And the way it's offset asymmetrically. We know I love my asymmetry. You are making life so difficult, child. And then I like her top. I can't say anything until she stays still. Again, the asymmetry of it. It looks really cool. And then I like the way she's got a geo sigil, a vision on her arm. We will continue to stare at the locals and find out about these tattoos. I've already discussed her mittens. I mean, they look ridiculous, but they also, again, they suit her because they look really cute on her, but they're pretty stupid. I believe she's got a jacket tied around her waist, though it's hard to tell. I don't see how that jacket is completely wearable, but it's cute overall. Again, don't like the tail, but I like it. It suits her design. The colours also suit her design. I can't really see much of her pants at present. They look pretty generic. I don't think I have an opinion one way or another, other than that the colour choice is consistent with her top. Don't know about the band-aids. Don't know if we really needed that. I don't like the flappy bits. I seem to not like flappy bits on things, but the shoes in their chunkiness really suit her as well. Yeah, I think her design, there is so, like I said, there are so many elements of it I don't like individually, but the way it is designed and put on her character, it actually all seems to go together and not ruin my own aesthetic of what I like and don't like. It's actually quite challenging to do that, so I think they've been quite successful in her design. Too bad I just don't like how she works in combat, because otherwise she would be pretty fun. Ah, right, yes, okay, that does present a problem. Quenipa berries. And more of those. We should get these though, because she belongs to a tribe, which means we should be able to do her tribe story to get the items for her. So that should be doable at some point in time. What else did you give me? Reaffirmed a cord of appellation. Just like when you first met and tied a scarf around his tail. Now give him a new... Oh, that's how you change his name. Oh my god. That was a pyroculus I picked up. I didn't realize what I was grabbing. I was like, oh, shiny red thing. Just like when we do it in the trial for Molani. It was a pyroculus. That looks so cool. I love it. This part's interesting. Offer it to the statue and help reinstate the power it has lost over the years. Do they all say that? They all say that. Guess I never read those instructions. I like how I have all of these, but I don't have any animo or any geo. Oh god, I've got keys to Shrine Depths. I should probably find out where those bloody things are. Hey, what's this? Match invitation letter. Vial of adeptal. Speed. Oh, for crafting. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, recipes. Blubber cream. Ew. That sounds vile. Crisp croissant combo. Okay. I said, Mark. What else have we got? Oh. What have we...
Wow! I can join the...
Right, I see. Can we have my character back? Thank you. Hi, do any of you have tattoos? No. Oh, look at the cute little alpaca. Which way does she go? I've lost her. I went to pee and I lost her. I feel like we have to cross, so I'm just going to go forward. Ding her. Gem merchant from Liyue by the looks of it. The gems here are pretty different from the ones we have in Liyue. Oh, and the Vishaps too. Wait, they don't call them Vishaps here, do they? Gems, you say? Yeah, the rocks here are pretty special, aren't they? I haven't come across any. I heard that Natlan's also got a tribe that's super gung-ho about mining, so I came all the way to check it out. I figured I could bring some samples back, turn them over to the Liyue jewelers to see if they can be turned into some kind of new product. But the minerals here are formed from a different process from those in Liyue. To put it simply, all Natlan ores are associated with a substance called solid phlogiston. Oh, cool, we learn about phlogiston and you won't tell me how to pronounce it! Apparently, people here know how to manipulate phlogiston, but they are all loath to travel abroad, so I'm not sure if these samples will still be any good by the time I get back to Liyue. I'll have to give this some more thought. Let's speak about the saurians. Oh, you can't call them Geovishaps. They're called Tepetlosaurus. You see this little one over here? The jeweler over there introduced him to me. His name is Nini. Cuter. Natlan's a really cool place. Everyone here is super friendly, and even the saurians here won't roll over and headbutt you just because you stepped onto their territory. Maybe I'll consider extending my trip. Still, I've heard that not all the saurians here are friendly. I haven't met any other types of saurians yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Ignal.
The old
Advertisement
tools really
board.
are the best.
Mahuru's Gemporium announcement. Welcome to Mahuru's Gemporium. We sell all kinds of accessories, weapons, and tools, and are happy to accept requests to cut and polish gemstones. Be sure to clearly describe your requirements. If only we could grab different clothing while we're here, but oh no, we can't put clothes on the characters. Like a normal RPG. Manager's message. To support the contestants in the upcoming pilgrimage, our shop is offering a limited 20% off promotion. During the promotion, profits from all sales will be donated to support the warriors representing the Children of Echoes. Of course, while we're cutting our prices, rest assured we're not cutting back on the quality of our gemstone cuts. As for ads like Mahuru's Gemporium has been trusted seller for over a century, guaranteed, genuine, or get 10 times your money back, we've no need for them. As the previous manager said, if our store sells a single fake or even anything low quality, then feel free to take a hammer and smash every single gem we've got. Anyway, if you've already found a great gem, we have a polishing and cutting services. Cutting services. We'll process the gem any way you like, in any style you want. Just don't ask us to carve them into the shape of a grapefruit or something like that. Anything else is fine. Anything else, you say? Really? That's a bad opening. If none of the gemstone designs we provide catch your fancy, clients are welcome to provide their own processing blueprints. That's just asking for a phallic blueprint, guys, is where I was going with this. Manager Shiven and her apprentice Emix both accept custom design orders. Depending on the complexity of the request, it may take anywhere between 2 weeks to 2 months. In addition, from time to time, our store will release special gemstone designs specially cut and polished by Sheila Nen herself. Quantities are limited, so get them while supplies last. Is Sheila Nen the Archon? I don't remember her name. Did I ever know her name? I don't remember. If you're interested in purchasing one, be sure to keep an eye on our shelves. How much more do you have? Oh, we're done. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Just stealing that, Ignal. Its name is the strongest and most steadfast berserker in all the world. I'm sorry, what? It's a name. The name of my tool. Steadfast describes its tenacity. Berserker praises its strength. And strongest reflects my utmost faith in its abilities. Names are important vessels of symbolism in Natlan, so my most trusted tool deserves a most glorious name of its own. Tell me about these names. You've heard of ancient names, right? Powerful warriors chosen by the Wayob. Wayob or Wayob? I don't know where the Y sits. I'm going to say Wayob. Will be granted an ancient name, engraved upon obsidian stone. Okay, what isn't a Wayob and how is one chosen by them? This means that the warrior has been acknowledged to have the ability to inherit the legacy of all the heroes who have carried this name before, and will follow the paths of their predecessors to fight for Natlan. Interesting that this is coming in the form of a side character that most people will never interact with, and it's not actually directly given by main quest. The Wayob has never been wrong. Ancient names are precious, and each will be bestowed upon a warrior who is worthy of the title. Speaking of, do you have a tool or weapon that always comes in handy? Why don't you also give it a name? Surely it's own one for itself. My stuff already has a name. My items literally already have names, dear. Let's name it the strongest sword. Not bad. A concise name. It's bloody terrible. It's very cliche, yet filled with ambition. That's a good principle. I've always got a pretty high quality hammer at home. Also, which I was planning on calling the Saurian Claw Succulent. Why Succulent? Looks like I'll have to reconsider that name now. Why Succulent? Wait, it's a plant. And my weapon is called Iron Sting, for the reference lady. Cool. She just straight up gave me a crafting material. Somewhere. There. It's so pretty. A succulent shape like the paw of a great animal. I mean, only because you told me can I see it. I wouldn't have seen that normally. Found in the sulfurous veins. Shaman! Hello. Do you need any accessories or weapons today? You make both? Yes, that's right. Is anything the matter? To the people of the Children of Echoes, there's little difference between forging accessories and forging weapons. Both involve using phlogiston to process ore. It is also extremely common to adorn weapons and accessories with gems. Any piece of equipment that doesn't have a gemstone engraved on it is of no use at all. On the other hand, if you see someone digging for ore with a chisel that's engraved with row upon row of crystals, you can rest assured, for that's the surest sign that they've got a real expert on the job. Very impressive. I feel the same way. Still, I find that practice a bit too avant-garde. The way I look at it, if you want to customize your tools, engraving 2 or 3 stones is more than enough. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Shivan, the owner of Muhuru's Gemporium. I'm a jeweler by trade, but I know how to make weapons too. Most of the weapons I make are in the traditional style. They've been proven to be reliable and easy to wield. If you'd like to check out some newer styles, you can try your luck with Shilonen. She's not always around though. You might have to check every tree in that land to find her on somebody's... Oh, she's the cat lady! I knew the name was familiar and I couldn't figure out why. She's the cat lady. I think she's in the next update.
Want to see some gems? They're so shiny!
Okay, Emix, you're the apprentice. Hello, someone as radiant as you should definitely wear the most sparkly gems. Neely already has gems in her outfit. Any recommendations? Our gemstones are super popular. These are all the stock we have at the moment, but if you're interested, we can get some custom cutter reserved for you. Condescence crystal. I remember this name. Eleanor surface, yeah. And some spinal fruit. Spinel. It technically says spinel or spinal, either or. These crystalline trees that grow widely in areas with liquid phlogiston. Why not? It's not going to break the bank. You know what? Why not? Having 164 of them is never enough. Do I shine or something? Yep, exactly. Everyone has their own special radiance. Master Shivan is dignified like a sapphire. Shulanen is radiant like amber. And Kachina is as warm as a spinel. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I know it's the word I literally just tripped over. As for me, I won't tell you just yet. I'm trying to think. I think she's like a tiger amber herself. Can you really see those colours? You can't just ask such an unromantic question. We're all human beings with similar sensations and feelings. What tastes salty to me will probably also taste salty to you, and the same goes for things that are too cold or too steamy. So everyone will have a gem that's uniquely suited to them. That doesn't follow your previous logic, but sure. Even if it just looks like a glass marble to someone else, it might be the most special thing in the entire world to you. Master Shaven's got the largest gemstone vault that I've ever seen. So what do you think? Want to come take a look with me? I mean, I don't know that I'm allowed to. I don't know that going off with a child, haha, Kachina, is what I should be doing. That counts as mining? Cheapest reward of my life. They really want you to transform, don't they? I'm good, thank you. I'd like to just explore the world in my own human form, if that's okay with you. Oh my god. They've got flame and everything.